What up, what up? I was seriously about to throw out my little wave to him, but I saw a helmet. That's the first thing that I saw. I saw a helmet, and then I saw a scooter, and I'm like, oh. I mean, I don't know. Do you guys on bikes, do you guys not wave at scooter bros or what? I mean, let me know in the comments. I'm curious. All right, y'all, 602 Busa back at it again on a lovely day. It is like late December. I forget what day it is today, but it's December and it is like 75 degrees out here. It feels wonderful. So you know I had to come out here and I had to get on my bike. Not only did I have to get on my bike, but I also got to make a moto vlog. You know what time it is. Now that it's getting close to the end of the year, as you know, 2017 is done. In a few more weeks, actually shoot, next week, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, I forget what day it is, but I know that next week is 2018. It's January, is right around the corner. But you know what that means. New bikes are coming out. People are looking forward to getting them new 2018 models. Everybody's offering them. But there's one thing that I'm worried about for 2018. Where is that Gen 3 Hayabusa at? Where is it at? I don't understand why it takes so long. I could definitely tell you why the Gen 3 Busa isn't here. That's what we're going to talk about. Where is that Gen 3 Busa at? We need it in our lives. Where is it? So, as you know, I ride a Hayabusa. Everybody knows that. If you don't know 602 Busa is, 602 Busa, I ride a Hayabusa. That's it. What's up, bro? There we go. He gave me the wave. It was late, but he gave it to me. You saw me. I see you. But anyway, where's that Gen 3 Busa? That's what we're talking about. Where is it at? Is it coming out? Is it real? Is it a figment of our imagination? Well, you just threw that cigarette. Man, I should just pick up that cigarette right now and just throw it right back at you. I would, but you know, I gotta get out of here. I ain't got time to fool with you. I got a vlog to record. So anyway, guys, the Hayabusa's been out since 1999. It's only changed twice, or I should say only changed once. The first Busa that came out in 1999 hadn't been updated until 2008. So that was roughly almost 10 years of rolling with the same model bike. About 10 years, same model, same bike, hasn't changed much. You can get parts for them real easy, they're everywhere. When the Gen 2 came out in 2008, it didn't change much. As you can see, the bike still has that bulbous shape. It went from 1299 cc's to 1340 cc's, which is great. Got a little bump in horsepower, bump up in displacement. Looks almost the same. There's a little bit of differences there between the two, but again, this is the Gen 2. That's what I had. I started off on the Gen 1 when I first started motovlogging, and I went from a Gen 1 to a Gen 2. Now, 2018 is coming up. Another 10 years since this generation Hayabusa has been around. It's coming up on 10 years. But if you haven't noticed, the 2018 Hayabusa still looks exactly the same. It has not changed. And many people wonder, why is this? Why has the Hayabusa not changed its stripes yet? Why does it still look the same over 10 years? Well, I'll tell you this much. The Hayabusa is actually a bike that has actually improved sales over time as opposed to the other way around. Other bikes that have come out have sold well initially from launch, and then maybe a few years later, sales have kind of dropped and dropped and dropped. The Hayabusa was completely opposite. When it first came out in 99, sales were really low. But year after year, more people started buying these bikes, brand new off the factory. We ain't talking about Craigslist, OfferUp, you know, Let Go. All of them are the places where people buy bikes. We're talking about brand new off the lot. So people were buying them. So the funny thing is that now that you've got people buying these bikes, they want to see what the next model is. You know, Yamaha is changing models and how they look. Kawasaki, Honda, Ducati, all the other big brands. I mean, Suzuki has changed the brand too. Suzuki has changed their flagship 1000. You know, the new Gixxer 20, the 2017 Gixxer 1000 that came out this year. That's literally like, you know, blowing up everywhere on the racetrack and even on the streets. I've seen quite a few of them around here where I live where guys have bought them, but I know I wouldn't buy one myself because, you know, I got this. I don't need that and a Hayabusa. But yeah, so Suzuki is innovating, but I want to see what they do with this bike. This is considered a flagship bike, 1300 cc's. It's got probably the highest displacement bike that they make, if I'm correct. If I'm correct in saying that. This is the highest displacement motorcycle that they make, sport bikes, as far as sport bikes go. But I don't know if they're going to update it come 2019, because as we can see, 2018 is done. They have not released, I mean, they've teased, Suzuki has teased, but, and you've heard it from other sources, I shouldn't say Suzuki. We've seen teasers of what the Gen 3 Hayabusa is going to look like, with the sharp edges, you know, the different nose and all that kind of stuff. The air intakes look a little different. But overall, it's mostly just been, you know, photos and 3D models that we see people make of this Hayabusa, but nothing real yet. Nothing real. Just some concept art as far as I'm concerned. But I really do think that Gen 3 Hayabusa is going to come in 2019. The reason I say that is it's going to be the 20th anniversary since the original Hayabusa was put on the market. From 1999 to 2019, if my math is correct, that'll be 20 years since the launch of the original Hayabusa. What more can we wait for after 2019? If 2019 comes and the Gen 3 Hayabusa isn't out yet, or we haven't seen anything from Suzuki telling us, hey, it's coming, I don't know. I don't know when it's going to come out, but that's what I'm really thinking. So since everyone's mind is on a new bike, that's definitely a bike that I would say that I would be looking to get my hands on, is a Gen 3 Hayabusa. That's what I'm looking forward to. Because you know that's what this channel is all about. I love this bike, and I don't want to get rid of it. This is the ideal bike for me. I just can't get rid of it. So if the Gen 3 Hayabusa comes out, and I still have this, I'm gonna have to trade up. That's all I can say. I'm gonna have to trade up and get that Gen 3. I can only imagine what it'll look like. I mean, if it does look like the concept photos that we've seen out there, those concept photos look pretty legit. But the thing about it that I'm looking for is the styling. I want that bike to not change too much. As you can see, the Hayabusa didn't change much from Gen 2 back to Gen 1. So if they go do a drastic change, I don't know if it's gonna sell as good. I really don't think so, because if you got a good design and people are buying it, which has been proven since the Gen 1, don't change it up too much with the Gen 3. Suzuki would just shoot themselves in the foot if they do that. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys looking forward to the Gen 3 Hayabusa? Do you guys know anything about it? Have you heard about any information that's accurate about the Gen 3? Because I want to know. And to tell you the truth, they may put a supercharger in it, something to compete with the H2. Because I know a lot of guys out there are putting turbo kits on their Busas and they're making them pretty stable. You know, you don't hear a lot of issues with people supercharging, you don't hear a lot of issues with people putting turbo kits on their Busas and they're blowing up all the time unless they don't know what they're doing. I'm pretty sure if Kawasaki can make a supercharged bike, they can make a turbocharged Hayabusa, or even a turbocharged, what do you call it? A turbocharged Gixxer 1000. So I'm wondering, is Suzuki just waiting to see if people want to buy these H2? Because people want to buy them. There's a couple of moto vloggers out there. I know one in particular dude with Dan. That's his dream bike. He got that H2, that supercharged sucker, and that thing is nice. It sounds nice and it looks nice. I would definitely love to see what Suzuki would do with this Hayabusa or with the Jigsaw 1000, if they decide to put a supercharger in it or put a turbo in it. I would love to see that. A turboed Hayabusa that's factory? People will go all over for that. So I hope Suzuki's listening to this, or listening to people that are telling them that 2019, you better look at putting a turbo or a supercharger or something in this Hayabusa, man, because people want to keep up with these H2s. They want to keep up with the BMW S1000s out there. Give us the edge, Suzuki. Where you at? Let us know. But let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Do you suspect a new Hayabusa for 2019? Because it's obviously not coming in 2018. What do you think? Have you heard something? What is it that you found out there that lets you think that the Gen 3 is coming out in that the Gen 3 is coming out soon? Let me know in the comments, and let's talk about it. 602 out.